Just know when you see me, you're looking at you could have 10 master balls, you still can't match. Don't care about legendary birds, you can't attack. Ash Ketchum catches them all, but I only catch.
Yo, what up guys, it's your boy son TJ here to review Dragon Ball Super episodes 76 through 78. My apologies for not being able to review these episodes. I've been just very busy, and every time I wanted to review, the next episode came up. And like for these Dragon Ball Super reviews, you gotta upload these bitches soon as they come out, or you get no views, and pretty much everyone takes all the thumbnails. So say, you know what, fuck it, I'd rather just put all three of these episodes together and review them all as a whole. And I'm going to try to review, trying to change my review setup a little bit different. I'm going to have about 5 categories, like summary, pacing, character development, story progression, art, and animation. Because I saw Uber Hikari's video over reviewing in what's a reviewer, what's not a reviewer. I totally, I agree to him to a certain extent. I do, and he's a smart guy, but there's some things I do disagree with. But I don't think every review needs to be 15 minutes up, or you're not a reviewer, etc., etc. But I do agree that if a person's just summarizing what they're reviewing and not giving a constructive criticism without some personal opinion in it, that you're not really reviewing, you're just kind of, just putting your own opinion out there. So I'm going to try and change my structure a little bit, but the problem is that I'm reviewing 3 episodes and I don't want this to be 30 minutes long, because that's something that I saw in Uber Car's video, that you also got to take in entertainment value and just different stuff, because different things you're reviewing requires less time or more time, etc., etc. But enough about that, talking about another YouTuber. Let's talk about episode 76 in Beat the Fearsome Foes, Krillin's Fighting Spirit Returns. And this was mostly just a continuation from the last episode, which was 75, and it was just basically the continuation of Krillin trying to regain his fighting spirit based off the title. And overall, it's just them fighting illusions over Super Buu, Frieza, Ginyu, Saiyan Saga, Vegeta, Nappa, etc. So just pretty much all the people they fought in the past, and majority of them killed Krillin in the past as well. And Goku, he's excited to fight these people, but Krillin, he's having a nervous breakdown pretty much, because he fears all these people. The first person that killed him was Tambourine from Dragon Ball, and that fucks with him. Pretty much Krillin's power comes from his mindset. If his mindset is saying fuck it, I can't do this right now, he's not gonna fight, because in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, he was one of the bravest fighters because he overcame his fear. Right now in Dragon Ball Super, he couldn't overcome his fear. That's why he was not, fighting. That's why he was able to get hurt by a bullet. In the next episode, Goku gets hurt by a bullet. But anyway, so throughout this entire episode, you see the villains getting bigger and bigger, because the more in their mind, the more they fear the villains, the more it gets. And Goku realized this after he goes Super Saiyan 3, because he was trying to go help Krillin. He realized that this is all in his mind, and if he uses his ki, the force will make these villains become even bigger, right? And Krillin, he's having because he's fighting giant Nappas and stuff like that, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. And in the outside world, we have Roshi and Baba looking at what's going on, and Android 18 finally shows up, and she's mad that they put him in this situation. But Roshi's saying that he needs to overcome his self. Pretty much needs to overcome his fears, and Android 18 says fine, she'll let him do it. And eventually Krillin realizes what's going on, and he unlocks this superhuman type form where he has aura around him, but he has these power auras around his fists, and he's able to help Goku fight off Super Shenron, the image of Super Shenron, because Goku doesn't want to use his ki, and Goku turns into Super Saiyan Blue, while Krillin uses the power to overcome himself, this ki aura punches. I don't know how strong Krillin is right now, because all he was fighting illusions. He's definitely not stronger than Super Shenron, etc., etc. But this is a great power boost, and just overall great character development for Krillin, because Krillin wants to be strong enough to protect his daughter, because his daughter was a strong family, well, not a strong dad, and he wants to impress Android 18, his wife. And he's have the ability to overcome an illusion of Super Shenron, while Goku's there just to see how far his best friend has overcome, man. In the end of the episode, Goku and Krillin's like, hey, I want to fight you, but he says you can't use Super Saiyan. So I don't think he's ready for Super Saiyan Beyond God Goku at this point. So overall episode, the pacing was actually pretty good. It just showed the progression over how Goku and Krillin are like trying to figure out where they are, because Krillin even makes comments saying that he thought he understood Goku, and he's trying to figure out why does he want to fight these illusions, because these people have beaten him so many times. But Goku's telling him that these are not real, and to the point that Krillin's freaking out so much that he's imagining Bulma attacking him. So it's just getting to the psyche of these characters, and just seeing how Goku has keep moving forward, that even though he has some bad memories of these people, he's able to overcome them, while Krillin needed more time and more effort to overcome these pains in his brain, man. Overall story progression, I think this is not the big scope episode. It's not gonna push the story that far, but it really helps improve while Krillin should be the strongest human. Like, this is giving more proof that he's going to overcome this, because he literally turned into this superhuman type state. We don't know the name of this form, but it's a new form in general. You could tell because they even put special emphasis on his fist having this special aura. So a lot of people are saying that this is just him mastering his ki. I think this is actually a new form, because they even put some new distinct energy in his fist. Art animation, the art was actually really well done in some aspects. Goku going Super Saiyan 3, the art style was really great. There's just special shots of really great art, and the animation fighting was normal at best. Some epic scenes, some not. So yeah, from a constructive standpoint, this is a really great episode for Krillin's character development and overall why he should be fighting in the Universe Survival Saga. And I really enjoyed it. And from a personal standpoint, I really enjoyed it. I would give this episode a great to amazing, so 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. Really great episode to expand upon Krillin's character development and why he has the motivation to fight in the next tournament. Now let's talk about episode 77. Let's Do It, Xeno, the universe's greatest martial artists tournament. I can't talk that well today. And this is just pretty much a few days later, where just Xeno and his twin, or not twin, but future Xeno, are just kind of like playing a game, but then they're also talking about like planets being destroyed and etc. And Goku overall, he's just like, doing his pretty much his farming thing, but then these people try to rob him, but Goku pulls what his older brother did and catches all the bullets fast as well, right? Because he is Goku, he's a god now, but they keep hammering down that Goku can't let his guard down, because he even gets hurt by a bullet, which is most likely just an outlier, to be honest with you, because even Goku as a kid, when he got shot by Bulma, his guard was completely down and it barely even affected him. So yet again, they're just trying to hammer down the fact that Goku wants to train more and he lets his guard down, which is his weakness. That's if Superman's weakness is kryptonite, Goku's weakness is letting his guard down because he lets his body open. But he sees Krillin, and Krillin's doing his his police working, but then Goku wants to train, but he goes to Vegeta, and we finally get the information that Bulma in fact is pregnant with did I say Bola already? Pretty much Brawl/Bola is finally coming into the overall story, and we all knew this was happening, but it took a long time to bring this shit up, man. But hey, they finally did that, so that's a great overall story progression. And hey, it's also letting you guys know that so far the ending of Z is not being retconned. Everyone's making a lot of assumptions that it is, but it's not, okay? Until otherwise, the ending of Z is what's going to happen, okay? That's what's going to be going on with Dragon Ball Super. But then Goku goes to train with Whis, and Goku has gotten powerful enough that when he even goes Super Saiyan, he's able to deflect one of Whis' blasts, which was a really cool thing. But then Goku really wants the Universe Survival Tournament to happen, right? But he doesn't know that, Xeno's going to blow up a planet, blow up universe if someone loses. He just wants it to happen because Xeno brought it up. But Beerus is telling Goku not to do so, and he's about to use the Hakai technique, or destruction technique, pretty much what every Beerus fanboy brings up when they want him to win a battle. But Goku tricks Beerus by telling him to look over there, and he goes and he pushes the Xeno button to teleport where Xeno is. And he brings up, when it's the tournament, but the two Xenos, well, pretty much the present Xeno said he forgot about it. But once Goku brought it back to him, he's like, okay, yeah, let's have the tournament. But future Xeno wants to see a fight because he never seen how the tournament goes. But pretty much the episode ends off that the tournament's happening and the Grand Priest shows up and tells everyone. So overall pacing, the pacing was kind of slow. It was just overall just trying to show that Goku still wants to get stronger, even though it was due a very illogical fashion that he got hurt by a bullet. But yet again, we do not know how far Goku can push his health down, his overall defense down, because he was catching bullets, but he didn't pull a Raditz and kill the people that he was fighting. He made sure to have it just low enough so he wouldn't kill the people. So he was having his strength literally below, bullet pain level, etc. Overall character development, this episode really pushes the fact that Goku, no matter what, wants to be stronger. Like, he even shows when Vegeta saying he wants to stay with Bulma, that he was saying like, hey, I was dead when Goten was born. So it's just overall showing that Goku is a selfish hero and he really would do anything to get stronger. So it's trying to show that this episode's really pushing the weaknesses of Son Goku and the negatives of Son Goku. So Dragon Ball is trying his best not to just always show that Goku's not the perfect guy. It's showing the flaws of him very well in this episode, and it's also showing the character of Beerus and how he just fears the Grand Priest, and he's starting to get aggravated over Goku's actions. The art and animation, it takes a very different tone in this. It's like way more highlight. They got a new filter, but overall you can tell they're putting way more production in this episode. And I almost forgot the fact that we have a new opening, and the new opening is fantastic. It's just showing the fight between this new warrior that Goku's fighting. He's like an alien, giant-sized red and black suit. We've seen different scenes of the Z Warriors, which is Android 17, Krillin, Piccolo, Vegeta, Android 18, and etc. There's so many characters, man. They show all the gods of destruction, from the guy who looks like he's from Lord of the Rings, to the clown, to that weird looking motherfucker over there. Then they got this sea looking guy. It just shows a lot, but not too much. And we see female Broly that we see in the preview. We see Kaba, Frost. We see Goku go Super Saiyan Blue fighting this guy. So you know this guy's at least stronger than Hit. And then he goes into this new red form. And I'm assuming, just my assumption, that this is Kaioken times 20, or a mastered version of Kaioken times 10. Or maybe it's just Super Saiyan Blue using the God Ki, which Super Saiyan God used. Don't know. A lot of people are trying to say this is Super Saiyan 4. I highly disagree. But if you pay attention closely, when Goku removes the aura from his body, you can still see some type of glow effect. So we don't know. Maybe it's a new mystic base form for Goku. My guess overall, it's got to be Kaioken, and maybe Kaioken times 20, because that was the max he used against Frieza in the Frieza saga. And it ends off with Goku in his base fighting this new guy. Then he comes down and Goku's grabbing the Dragon Ball with the rest of Universe 7. And the music is amazing. I enjoyed it. It's really upbeat and modern, which I really enjoyed. And it changes the whole instrumental for the in-between shots after, commercial breaks, eye catchers, and it also changes the preview music as well, more of a jazzy type feel. So from an objective standpoint, this episode is it's a start to the universe survival saga, trying to give you more a character motivation to why Goku wants his tournament to continue. Shows that Bulma is pregnant and Vegeta is more focused on being with her, and just showing that Goku is to blame for all this happening, showing the negatives of his character. So as a start off to the universe survival saga, I would give this episode a 7 to 8 out of 10. Because it's a start off, and it shows a lot of reasoning why Goku wants this tournament to happen. Now, episode 78, the gods of every universe in shock, losers erased in the Tournament of Power. The funny thing is, these tournaments spoil these episodes to fucking death. But hey, it is what it is. Now, the episode starts off pretty much confirming that Goku is, this episode really weighs it down that this is all Goku's fault. It really does. But it starts off with the Grand Priest pretty much saying that the winner gets nothing but to just survive not getting erased by Xeno, right? And everyone's freaking out, and Goku pretty much takes on the chin, saying that, okay, I won't lose. He doesn't know what to do about the universes, but his plan is that if we win, Universe 7 won't be destroyed. And Beerus is pretty much just saying that you need to take responsibility. Supreme Kai, Beerus, and Whis tell Goku not to try to convince Xeno and the Grand Priest to not, because Goku makes the option that, hey, he could just tell Xeno not to destroy these universes, but Beerus is warning him that if he does that, he has a high chance of being erased himself. And Grand Priest says that Future Xeno wants to see a fight because he never seen how the tournament works, and he tells him it would then need hours to bring 2 more people to fight for this pre-season battle. And it's going to be Universe 7 versus Universe 9. And so Goku has an hour, right? So he goes and he meets up with Vegeta. Vegeta says he's not going to fight because he wants to be with Bulma. And we see Goten and Trunks fighting and training. But then Vegeta says, go ask your son. And it was a hint to go ask Gohan, because Vegeta was not actually surprised when Goku says, okay, I'm going to go get Gohan. And Gohan is hesitant to fight, but then Goku has to tell him that if he doesn't, all these universes are going to be destroyed. And Gohan brings up the idea that we should not tell anyone or everyone's going to be under distress, pretty much. So then Goku goes to find Boo, and he brings Hercule, or Mr. Satan, either way you want to call it. And he brings Mr. Satan because Boo pretty much listens to Mr. Satan. So they go over there and he meets Beerus, and he's pretty much telling everyone this is the people he's going to be fighting with against Universe 9. So they go there, and the Grand Priest brings them along, and we see every single God Destruction. We see the fighters, and we see the Supreme Kais. In Universe 9, Supreme Kai looks very evil, has a very certain shots that make him look very malicious. Then we have the God Destruction there, who looks a very like a Lord of the Rings type character. And their fighters are wolves. A lot of people thought it was going to be the God Destruction that looks like a wolf that's going to be their God Destruction, but it apparently is not. In the first battle, it's between Boo and this guy who can kick. And it ends off with the wolf guy who can kick a lot, overwhelming Boo, but it ends with Boo smiling. And so, overall pacing, it was actually pretty good pacing, showing how pretty much that every character is telling you how Goku is irresponsible. Even Gohan says that this is very irresponsible. Goku is pretty much taking on the chin, saying that he knows it is, but the only thing he can do is to win. Because if he suggests that Xeno shouldn't do this, he's Beerus and then warned them that that's not a good idea. So that's pretty much a lot of character development for Goku. The character development for Gohan is pretty much just saying that this is a very dire situation and I need to fight. And Goku even says that you have a great power still in you. So either way, it's still showing that Gohan still has a lot left on the table to help the story overall. And it's also showing that a lot of the universes are just pretty like this episode is really weighing it down that Goku is very immature, in that he pretty much believes, like in all honesty, that Xeno is his friend and that he can pretty much say whatever he wants to him and everything's gonna be cool, while Beerus just wants him to be quiet and be respectful. And all the other universes are really just showing that they don't like what Goku's doing. That's pretty much all for character development. Overall story progression is just it's raising the stakes even higher. It's showing that it's going to take a lot for it's just showing that what is needed for Gohan to fight as well, because I think he would have said no if Goku didn't bring it up, because that's why Goku brought up that the universe is going to be destroyed. And it's going to show that it's going to be a fight in between the universes, because Goku and Gohan are the only ones who know. Eventually, Piccolo's going to figure it out because he's very smart, and so is Vegeta, and just wonder what type of conflict is going to be there. The art and animation is very on point. Everything's on model, and you could tell that they really had a lot of weeks, probably 4 weeks in advance to make these episodes, which is a great thing. The filter is still there. Please tell me what you think about the filter, because that's throughout all these episodes since 77. So that's going to be the filter overall, and that was also in the filter of the new opening as well. So I'll give this episode a 9 out of 10 because it really focuses on the character of Goku and how everyone's pretty much not giving Goku a break because he's the hero. And it's also helping out seeing the characters we didn't get to see in the Universe 6 arc, because Boo and Gohan are the only ones who didn't get to fight, and now that Mr. Satan is there and Goku convinced Gohan to fight, we now get to see these people in action. So let me know what you guys think about these past 3 episodes, man. I will try to be more consistent in my reviewing skill, try to go more in depth. I'm not going to go analyze mode and make videos like 20 or 30 minutes like Uber Ricard thinks so, but I'm going to try to have certain sections I can go more in depth. I had to cut it down a little bit because I'm reviewing 3 episodes. So yeah, if you like the video, man, like the video, and yeah, son to job, peace, love you all.
Hey, hit records on my demo. Did y'all boys not get the memo? I do not stay at the Intercontinental, and anything I got is not on rental. I own that motherfucker, figured out this shit is simple. My stock been going up like a crescendo. A bunch of handshakes from the fakes. I tell y'all motherfuckers, man, this shit is not enough.